The DJ just announced my name. 300 people are staring at the big screen in front of them. My cousin Emily, the bride in her $15,000 Vera Wang dress, is smiling. She thinks I made her a sweet tribute video. Her husband Derek is laughing with his groomsmen, champagne in hand. Emily's mother is already crying happy tears. None of them know what's about to happen. The first slide appears on that massive screen. A marriage certificate. Official. Legal. Undeniable. Derek Morrison. Married. 3 years ago. To a woman named Jennifer Alston. Not Emily. The room goes completely silent. Next slide. Photos of Derek and Jennifer. At a restaurant. Last month. Kissing. Next slide. Bank statements. Joint account. Both their names. Next slide. Apartment lease. Current residents Derek Morrison and Jennifer Alston. Emily's scream could shatter glass. Derek's face goes from tan to ghost white in 2 seconds. And me? I'm sitting in the back row, sipping my champagne, watching their $200,000 wedding burn to the ground. Want to know why I did this? Let me take you back 11 months. To the day she wore white to my wedding. My cousin Emily and I grew up together. Same neighborhood, same schools, same Sunday dinners at grandma's house. But here's the thing about Emily, she turned everything into a competition. When I got accepted to State University, she had to go to a private college. More expensive, more prestigious. When I bought my Honda, she bought a BMW 3 weeks later. When I got promoted to manager, suddenly she was senior director at her company. I never competed back. I just lived my life. But Emily, she kept score of absolutely everything. And honestly, I felt sorry for her. How exhausting must it be to constantly compare yourself to someone who isn't even thinking about you? So when I got engaged to Marcus, I knew Emily would find some way to make it about herself. But I didn't expect what actually happened. Marcus and I planned a small wedding. 80 guests, backyard ceremony at my parents' house. String lights, wildflowers, homemade decorations. We were saving money for a house down payment. Our priorities were different. And honestly, it was exactly what we wanted. Emily, of course, had opinions. You're having it in a backyard? Sarah, I can help you pay for a real venue if money's tight. Only 80 people? That's more like a dinner party than a wedding. Homemade decorations? Oh, that's rustic. I ignored her, smiled, stayed focused on what mattered, marrying the love of my life. But then came the wedding day. June 12th, and Emily showed me exactly who she really was. The ceremony was at 4 p.m. Guests started arriving around 3:30. I was in my childhood bedroom, getting ready with my bridesmaids. Hair done, makeup perfect. Dress fitting like a dream. Then my maid of honor, Jessica, burst through the door. Her face was red. She was actually shaking. Sarah, Emily's here, I smiled. Okay? She RSVP'd, yes Jess. No, Sarah, you need to see what she's wearing. I walked to the window. Looked down at the backyard where guests were mingling. And there she was, Emily, in a white dress. Not cream, not ivory. Not champagne, pure, bridal, white. Floor length, mermaid style, lace overlay. Even had a small train. She was posing for photos with relatives, twirling, laughing, holding a champagne glass like she was the star of a photo shoot. My bridesmaids were ready to go to war. I'm getting security. I'm throwing wine on that dress. Sarah, say the word and she's gone. My mom came upstairs, crying. Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I'll ask her to leave. But I stopped them all. No, let her stay. Let her wear that dress. Let everyone see exactly who she is. Because even then, in that moment, I knew something they didn't. People remember behavior like this. And karma? Karma never forgets. The ceremony was beautiful. Marcus cried. I cried. Even my dad cried, and he never cries. But during the reception, Emily made sure everyone knew she was there. She positioned herself in every photo op, front and center. She caught the bouquet, literally pushed my teenage cousin out of the way. And the comments. Oh, the comments. To my elderly aunt, poor Sarah, I offered to help pay for a real venue, but she's too proud. To Marcus's co-workers. Backyard weddings are so 2010, you know? To our photographer, make sure you get my good side. This dress photographs beautifully in natural light. I smiled through all of it. Danced with my husband. Enjoyed my day. But I also made sure our photographer got plenty of shots of Emily in that white dress. Every single angle. I didn't know why yet. I just knew I might need them someday. 3 months after my wedding, Emily got engaged. His name was Derek, investment banker, 34. Drove a Porsche. Had a penthouse downtown. Perfect Instagram aesthetic. And Emily was obsessed. She posted about him constantly. The ring, the proposal story, the exclusive rooftop restaurant where he proposed. She sent me updates weekly, not to share her joy, to compete. Derek's taking me to Paris for our engagement photos. Where did you and Marcus go again? Oh right, the state park. We're looking at venues that hold 300 plus guests. Intimate weddings are nice too though. My dress budget is $20,000, but I'm sure your dress was perfect for your vibe. I congratulated her every time. Stayed kind, stayed classy. Because I genuinely didn't care about her competition. Until the day everything changed. 2 months before Emily's wedding she called me. Sarah, I'm moving into Derek's place this weekend. Can you help? I need someone I trust. Trust. That word is funny coming from her. But I said yes, because that's what family does. Saturday morning, I showed up with boxes and packing tape. We were packing up Derek's home office. He was at a work conference. Emily kept running downstairs to coordinate with movers, check on furniture, take Instagram photos of the moving journey. I was alone in the office, taping up a box of Derek's files. One folder slipped out, landed on the floor. Papers scattered. I bent down to pick them up. And that's when I saw it. A marriage certificate, official seal, county clerk stamp, everything. Derek Morrison, married to Jennifer Alston. Date, April 18th, 3 years ago. Status, active, current, legal. My hands went cold. I checked the date again. Checked the status box. This wasn't divorce paperwork. This wasn't an old certificate from a previous marriage that ended. This was a current marriage. Derek wasn't divorced. He wasn't separated. He wasn't a widower. He was married, right now. To someone named Jennifer, and he proposed to my cousin anyway. I pulled out my phone, hands shaking. Took 3 photos of that certificate. Put the papers back in the folder, closed the box. Taped it shut. And I didn't say a word. I went home and showed Marcus everything. He's a paralegal, so he helped me verify what I'd found. Public records searched through the county database. Marriage between Derek Morrison and Jennifer Alston active. No divorce filing, nothing. We found Jennifer on social media. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Profile said, Jennifer Morrison. She'd taken his last name. Recent posts from 2 weeks ago. Photos from our apartment, same penthouse Emily was moving into. Same view from the balcony. A photo from 1 month ago. Jennifer wearing her wedding ring. Caption, 3 years married to my best friend. Another post, Jennifer at a gym, geotagged, morning workout with hubby. Tagged location matched Derek's gym membership that Emily had mentioned. Bank statements, I found a public post where Jennifer asked for advice in a finance group and accidentally showed part of a statement. Joint account. Derek Morrison and Jennifer Morrison. Derek was living a complete double life. 2 women, 2 relationships. 1 legal wife he was hiding. 1 fiancé he was lying to. Marcus said, you have to tell Emily today. And I tried, I really did. I called her the next morning. Hey I need to talk to you about something serious. About Derek. She cut me off. Oh my god Sarah, are you seriously doing this? Doing what? Being jealous. I knew you couldn't handle me having a better wedding than you. This is so pathetic. Emily, I'm not jealous, I found. Click. She hung up on me. I tried texting. Sent 3 messages explaining I found something important about Derek. Her response. Stop trying to ruin my happiness just because you're insecure about your budget wedding. Get therapy. I tried 1 more time. Called from Marcus's phone so she'd pick up. Emily, I'm serious. Derek is, if you call me 1 more time with your negativity, you're uninvited from my wedding. I mean it. Sarah, stop projecting your jealousy onto my relationship. And she hung up again. Fine. I gave her 3 chances. 3 opportunities to listen. She chose not to hear me. So I chose a different path. I gathered evidence. I built a case. I documented everything. And I waited for her big day. Over the next 2 months, I became a private investigator. I found Jennifer's social media accounts, all of them. Downloaded every photo of her and Derek from the past year. Restaurants, vacations, anniversary dinner, couples gym selfies, a weekend trip to wine country. Photos from their apartment, the same one Emily was moving into. I got copies of the marriage certificate public record, completely legal to obtain. I found their joint bank account information from that finance forum post Jennifer made. Screenshot. Saved. Found their apartment lease online. Derek had posted it once asking about renter's insurance, both names on the lease. Current lease not expired. Found their couple's gym membership. Jennifer had checked in on Facebook. Workout date with my husband with Derek tagged. I organized everything chronologically. Made a timeline. Verified every single piece of evidence. Then I created a video. 3 minutes long, set to dramatic music. Professional looking. Started with happy photos of Emily and Derek, made it look like a sweet tribute. Then, slide by slide, I revealed the truth. Marriage certificate. Full screen. 3 seconds. Photos of Derek and Jennifer, time-stamped, 10 seconds. Bank statements, joint account. 5 seconds. Lease agreement, both names, current dates. 5 seconds, social media posts. Jennifer calling Derek her husband, screenshots. 10 seconds. Final slide, congratulations on your bigamy, Derek. Enjoy prison. Sarah, I watched that video 50 times, made sure every detail was perfect. Then I saved it to a USB drive. And I waited for November 20th. Emily's wedding day arrived. Luxury vineyard venue. $200,000 budget. 300 guests. Ice sculptures. Live orchestra. Custom floral installations that cost more than my entire wedding. IRSVPD, yes. Brought Marcus. Wore my best dress. Off-white. Just to remind her. Emily was glowing. Floating around in her designer gown, showing off to everyone. At one point she hugged me. Whispered in my ear, "See, Sarah? This is what a real wedding looks like. I hope you're not too jealous." I smiled. Hugged her back. "It's beautiful, Emily. Absolutely unforgettable. I'm sure everyone will be talking about this for years." She had no idea how right I was. During cocktail hour, I found the DJ, young guy, early 20s, setting up his equipment. "Hey, I'm Sarah, the bride's cousin. Emily asked me to put together a special tribute video for after the maid of honor's toast. Can you play this?" I handed him the USB drive. He smiled. "Oh, that's so sweet." "Yeah, absolutely. I'll cue it up right after the first toast." "Perfect. It's 3 minutes long. Make sure the volume is all the way up. Emily wants everyone to see it clearly." "You got it." Everything was in motion. The pieces were in place. All I had to do was wait. Dinner service. Everyone's eating, drinking, laughing. Toast time arrives. Emily's maid of honor stands up. Gives a beautiful speech about friendship and love and happily ever after. Everyone claps. Emily's crying happy tears. Derek's kissing her hand. Then the DJ's voice over the microphone. And now, a special video tribute from the bride's cousin, Sarah. The lights dim. The massive projection screen 10 feet tall lights up. Emily's beaming. She thinks it's going to be childhood photos and sweet messages. The video starts, soft music. Photos of Emily and Derek looking happy. Awe sounds from the crowd. Emily's grabbing Derek's hand, smiling up at the screen. Then the music cuts out. Black screen for 2 seconds, then boom, marriage certificate. Full screen. Every detail visible. Derek Morrison, married to Jennifer Alston. Date. 3 years ago. Status. Active. The room goes silent. You could hear a pin drop. Confused whispers start. Wait, what is that? A marriage certificate. Who's Jennifer? Next slide. Photo of Derek and Jennifer. Kissing. At a restaurant. Timestamp. 5 weeks ago. Gasps. Loud ones. Emily's face goes from confused to horrified in 3 seconds. Next slide. Another photo. Derek and Jennifer at a beach. Her hand on his chest. His arm around her waist. Timestamp. 2 months ago, right after he proposed to Emily. Next slide. Bank statements. Joint checking account. Derek Morrison and Jennifer Morrison. Current balance. Recent transactions. Emily starts screaming. Actually screaming. What is this? Turn it off. But the video keeps playing. Next slide. Apartment lease. Current tenants. Derek Morrison and Jennifer Morrison. Same address as Emily just moved into. Derek standing now, face completely white. I can't explain. Next slide. Gym membership. Couples membership. Derek and Jennifer, active. Next slide. Social media screenshot. Jennifer's post from 3 days ago. Photo of her wedding ring. Caption. 3 years down, forever to go. Love you, husband. The room is absolute chaos now. People yelling. Emily's mother fainted. I'm not joking. She actually collapsed. 2 people caught her. Emily's father, a lawyer, stood up, face purple with rage. Pointing at Derek, "You son of a..." Final slide appears. Congratulations on your bigamy, Derek. The police have already been notified. Enjoy your wedding night in jail. Sarah. Emily lunged at Derek, started hitting his chest, screaming, sobbing. Derek tried to run. Emily's brothers blocked the exits. Guests were pulling out phones, recording everything, posting in real time. Emily's father was on the phone, I assume with the police. And me? I stood up, grabbed Marcus's hand. We walked calmly toward the exit. As we passed Emily, she grabbed my arm. Mascara running down her face. Wedding dress train dragging on the floor, voice completely broken. How could you do this to me? I looked her directly in the eyes. I tried to tell you 3 times, Emily. You called me jealous, you said I was projecting. You told me to get therapy. So I decided to wear your secret to your wedding, just like you wore white to mine. And we left. Behind us, we could hear sirens approaching. The fallout was nuclear. Derek was arrested that night. Bigamy is a felony in our state. He's currently facing up to 5 years in prison. Jennifer, his actual legal wife, filed for divorce within 72 hours and sued him for fraud, emotional distress, and half of everything. She cleaned out their joint bank accounts before he even made bail. Smart woman. Emily had to return every single wedding gift. $180,000 worth of gifts. Back to 300 guests. She had to cancel the honeymoon, non-refundable, $20,000 gone. The venue, the flowers, the dress, the food, all that money just gone. Her parents, mortified. They spent months bragging about this wedding to their friends, their colleagues, their country club. Now they couldn't show their faces anywhere without people whispering. Emily tried to spin it. Posted on Facebook. I was sabotaged by a jealous family member who couldn't stand to see me happy. She destroyed my wedding out of spite. But the comments? She tried to warn you and you called her jealous. Didn't you wear white to her wedding? This is karma. She literally saved you from marrying a criminal. You should be thanking her. You got exactly what you deserved after how you treated her. Hundreds of comments like that. Emily deleted the post after 6 hours. Then she deleted Instagram, then Facebook. Then everything. Complete social media blackout. Last I heard, she moved to a different state. Couldn't handle facing everyone who witnessed the disaster. People ask me if I feel bad. If I went too far. If I should have handled it differently. And honestly? No, I don't feel bad at all. Emily had every opportunity to be kind, to be supportive, to just let me have my day. Instead, she wore white to my wedding, mocked my choices, tried to outshine me at every turn. When I tried to help her 3 times, she called me jealous and pathetic. So when I found out her fairy tale was built on lies, that her perfect fiancé was committing a literal crime, I didn't rush to save her. I let karma do its job. She wore white to my wedding to steal my spotlight. So I wore her secret to hers, and gave her all the attention she ever wanted, just not the kind she expected. Oh, and that white dress she wore to my wedding, I had it framed. Professional mounting, museum quality glass, gold frame. It hangs in my home office now, right above my desk. A daily reminder that patience, proof, and perfect timing always win.